So that's sort of one thing that I think helps a lot, you know, to find time to sit quietly and to kind of confront whatever issues you need to confront independently from anyone else, and see, okay, how am I feeling today? How am I feeling right now? And I'll do that throughout the day. I'll do that when I'm in traffic. I'll do that when I'm standing in line at the bank. Like, I'll do that so I know that I'm not going to transfer those feelings unnecessarily to anyone else or to make them bigger within myself.
Beautiful. Words of wisdom. Do you have any that you sort of, like a mantra that you live by? I know we discussed one, but do you have anything that you would say to the audience out there, your words of wisdom?
I think, it's a hard one. I'm trying to come up with something like brilliant, but I don't know if I will right now. I think people should really appreciate where they're at in every moment. And I know that I try to do that, and it's definitely something very hard to live by, because if you want to be somewhere else, and you want to be in a different situation than you are in now, it's hard to appreciate where you're in now, you know? But I think that, you know, our evolution is something that needs to be celebrated. And I know I'm saying this because I certainly need to live by this, and I put a lot of attention towards that, because you know, I think I'm fairly ambitious, and I want to take on, you know, all the world's problems at once, and I can be a little distracted. But every so often, and not every so often, every day I need to stop and practice the art of saying, you know, you're fine where you are, and you're just going to keep going forwards, no matter what you do, really. And, you know, just be clear with yourself, you know. I think the worst thing that I've done in my life is lie to myself. And thankfully, since I've had a regular yoga practice, I catch myself so much quicker. You know, I catch myself doing that thing where you blame other people for your problems, and I try to catch myself almost immediately, or at least within, you know, I'm conscious of it. And I think that that's really the beauty of the practice, is that it allows you to self-reflect much quicker. And practice is the most important thing. Practicing the art of being happy, practicing the art of, you know, appreciation, practicing the art of letting go and allowing the universe to take care of you.
And on that note, many blessings to you, and thank you so much.
I'm Yasmin, and I'm going to show you a very basic sun salutation. This is Surya Namaskar A from the Ashtanga tradition. So you start at the top of your mat, or you don't even need a mat really. You just feel the ground beneath the feet. Then you raise your arms, shoulders down, extend, and without locking your knees, you fold forward gently. In fact, you can even bend your knees, just a little fold. And then you inhale, lengthening the spine, long neck, bending the knees and placing your hands on the floor, and stepping your feet back. And you can lower from your knees down onto your stomach, or from your toes. You can go all the way down or just half down. This is called chaturanga. And then you can bring your knees to the floor, straighten your arms for what we call upward dog. Or you can also do it with your knees off the ground. You want to look straight forward to keep your neck nice and long. And then turn your toes under, spread your fingers, and you reach your bum back. You can keep your knees bent like so, relax your head. Or if you have the flexibility in your legs, maybe you can extend. And normally you would hold this posture for 5 breaths, unless you're doing 108 of the sun salutation, in which case you would just step forward. And you lengthen the spine, and you fold. Press down to the feet, a little bend in the knees, and you rise up. You can look up, extend, and then release hands in front of the heart. So that's considered one sun salutation.
Yasmin, thank you so much for your time and sharing a piece of your story. Thank you for the blog that you've created and for the challenge that you've issued. I think each and every one of us has something in their life that we might want to look at, we might want to shift, and watching you go through the process is a true inspiration. Thanks for the work you do, and thanks again for sharing some with us. All the very best. Much love.